Welcome back to the Sonoma County Walk to Defeat ALS, virtual and ongoing. On behalf of the ALS Association Golden West Chapter, my name is Kim Lembo, and I am the Regional Director of Community Outreach for Northern California. As you can see, I'm coming to you from you may not know it's my home, but it's my home in Oakland, California. And I have attempted to create a kind of virtual start line for us to gather around. We're so pleased that you're here with us today, and we are posting every 90 minutes through 3 p.m. Here to tell you more about our organization and our care services department is Audra Hindes, our Vice President of Care Services. Take it away, Audra.
Hi, I'm Audra Hindes, Vice President of Care Services with the Golden West Chapter. Our Care Services team has been working diligently and quickly to transform our services and pivoting to best meet the needs of our communities. During this time of COVID-19, we've expanded our care services and we're doing more than ever. We're conducting home visits using online platforms. We're triaging equipment loan requests on high, medium, and low priority levels. We're attending online ALS clinics and participating in pre- and post-clinic meetings with those providers. We're hosting a variety of online support groups, including new opportunities for caregivers, as well as special topics like bereavement groups and weekly huddles focused on mindfulness and connection. We're expanding telemedicine opportunities to care for people in underserved markets. We're connecting our clinic directors with each other for sharing information and collaboration opportunities. We've created a COVID-specific webpage of our website, and we've held and will continue to hold webinars that are specific to COVID and the ALS population, because now and always, we're here for you. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Kathy Lomen-Hoerth, Professor of Clinical Neurology and Director of the ALS Center at UC San Francisco.
Hi, I'm Kathy Lomen-Hoerth. I'm a neurologist and direct the UCSF ALS Center. I'm so grateful that you're all here today virtually to support the Sonoma County Walk to Defeat ALS. You may not know the history of this walk, but it was started in 2014 by the ALS Association Golden West Chapter for many purposes, but the two that impact me the most are their support of our ALS satellite clinic in Santa Rosa, and also their help in launching a telemedicine program for our patients with ALS. I'd like to talk a little bit about both of these services. So for our patients with ALS, it is so hard for them to travel the 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 hours into San Francisco to be seen by our ALS multidisciplinary team. We know that more than any other treatment available right now for ALS patients, multidisciplinary care improves both quality and quantity of life for patients with ALS. With the satellite clinics, which we host twice a year in various locations, we have one in Fresno, one in Modesto, one in Monterey, and one in Santa Rosa. This allows us to provide care with our full multidisciplinary team to patients in areas closer to where they live. In between these visits, we use telemedicine to connect to patients, again with our full multidisciplinary team, to help with needed care that in between these visits. In between those visits, the ALS care managers play a huge role in connecting with patients via telephone and video, previously in person, but currently with COVID-19, they're connecting with patients virtually, and they let us know of needs that patients have. They help connect them with services and provide them with much needed support in between the visits. Without these three types of care for our patients, the care manager services, the telemedicine services, and the satellite clinics, I feel that there's no way I can provide optimal care for our patients. And so now, particularly during this time when we have gone to 100% virtual visits for all of our patients, we very much need your support to raise funds to continue these services. In addition to this, I'd encourage you to check out the Golden West Chapter's website. It has a wealth of information, up-to-date information on COVID-19, which is continually being updated. There's some wonderful educational seminars, including a wonderful video presentation about some of the history behind COVID-19 and what you can do as an ALS patient to stay safe. There's also a loan closet for durable medical equipment and assistive technology, and support groups that are now conducted virtually. So I'm so grateful for the Golden West chapter and everything they do to support our clinic, to support you as patients, and I'm just really thankful for what you're doing today to help raise awareness of ALS, to raise funds, and to continue to support everyone in our community. I'd like to talk a little bit more about what a multidisciplinary clinic visit entails and what a multidisciplinary team is, to help better understand why this type of care is so critical at improving both quality and quantity of life for patients with ALS, and it is the very best treatment that we have. So a multidisciplinary team consists of a whole variety of providers. There's a neurologist, a nurse, a physical therapist, an occupational therapist. Physical therapists typically will advise about ways to help with stretching and strengthening, and the occupational therapist tends to focus on practical matters such as how to brush your teeth or go to the bathroom when you're having difficulty with weakness. Then there's the speech-language pathologist and our dietitian. The speech-language pathologist focuses on how to communicate both with using your hands or using your voice or even using your eyes. And then they also assess swallowing to determine what treatments might be recommended as swallowing worsens. The dietitian focuses on how to stay healthy, including focusing on a high protein, high calorie diet, ways to achieve that once swallowing becomes more difficult. And then our respiratory therapists, who are critically important at monitoring disease progression over time with the forced vital capacity, as well as figuring out what types of equipment would be useful to help support breathing, provide more energy, better sleep, things like that. We also have a clinic coordinator who helps keep the flow moving throughout the day, as well as our social worker, who in our case is provided fully by the ALS Association Golden West chapter. So a patient typically will come in for a clinic visit either in person or virtually, and they are checked in to either a physical exam room in the case of our satellite clinics or in San Francisco, or they're checked into a virtual waiting room. And then, as soon as the visit's ready to start, they're admitted into a virtual room, and the team providers rotate into that room to see the patient and their family. And the family can even be located in other states and can dial in for the visit. And then after seeing all of the providers, then the visit's over and the patient receives a written summary of the visit as well as their referring doctors as well. This care is so important, especially right now, because there's so much unknown and things are changing so much. Things are changing as far as a lot of our requirements for documentation for equipment. And so now a virtual visit, where in the past it wouldn't be able to be enough to justify respiratory equipment or durable medical equipment, now it is. And so it's really exciting how things have changed in our world and are allowing us to be able to provide this type of care for all of our patients. It's so important to stay connected to others during this time, so I would really strongly encourage you to attend a support group and to connect with your friends, your family virtually. It's very important to stay up to date and notified about changes happening. So I encourage you to check the Golden West chapter website daily for updates. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Diane Brabitz from At Home Nursing. I started my agency 22 years ago and have been totally supportive of ALS. This is my clinical group, and we just want to support you in the walk virtually. So we send our love, and we are At Home Nursing Strong.
Hello, my name is Bart Ryan, and I want to thank Kim Lembo and Sherry Strahl for inviting me to be here today. So let's find a groove. All right, now. I said, lay your good hand by the side of the road. Stress and strain was such a heavy load. You got to lay it down. Bring your trouble to the willow tree. Open your arms and set it free. You got to lay it down. Walk with me, children. You got to lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. I say, bring your problem to the dreaming pool. Take a drain where it's clear and cool. You got to lay it down. But I will eat your sadness, mama. I'll drink your pain. Don't you ever let it come again. I said, yeah. Lay it down. Walk with the children. You got to lay it down. Lay it down. Come on, lay it down. Yeah. Said I will eat your sadness, mama, and drink your pain. Don't you ever let them come again. I said, yeah. Lay it down. Walk with me, children. You got to lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Come on and lay it down. All right, we're here doing this to support the ALS Association, and the Golden West chapter needs your help. So please contribute to them. Like and share what's going on here, and you can see the information on the bottom. And be really nice to each other and take care of yourselves. Be safe. All the best.
My name is Sarah Walsh, and I am the team captain for Amy's Avengers. Amy Diego is my sister-in-law. She married my brother Dante 13 years ago. And just in this last year, Amy was diagnosed with bulbar ALS. Amy is a mom. She is a wife. She is a sister. She is a daughter. She is an amazing friend. Amy was a K-1 teacher, and the love that her kids have shown her and the support that her school has shown her is a testament to who she is. She is an inspiring woman filled with positivity and courage. And I am proud to be her team captain. I walk for Amy. I walk to find a cure. I walk to bring more awareness to ALS.
Thank you again to Audra Hindes, to Dr. Kathy Lomen-Hoerth, to At Home Nursing and your sponsorship, which of course we could not do this without. And a special thanks to Bart Ryan for coming on last minute and sharing some music with us. I also really want to say thank you to Sarah and Amy of Amy's Avengers for telling your story. Sarah, that was beautiful. And I think it's important to remember this is why we're here today. We are here today to feature the stories of our community and to bring us together around this cause to defeat ALS. And to do that, to defeat ALS, we need you to be a part of this with us. We need you to share out across your own communities and social media. We need you to donate. We need you to fundraise and be a part of this really, really important day. Once again, we are going to be here every 90 minutes. We'll be here again at 1:30.
You know the moment just after the big cry, when everything clears up